So,
Yeah.
but also the thing is, I mean, since your journey is also quite inspiring because you had to, learn things on your own and had to, build up to that level so that you can offer your services. So it must have been also, you must have grown as an individual personally as well, being persistent, and putting in the hours every single day, despite the other things that you have had to do. So what is the one thing that you took out of this journey? I mean, the one growth aspect that you had from this.
Mhm. Um, well, I think it's not. Yeah. Um, well, it might sound awful to some of the companies, but really, one thing that I took from it, like being working so hard, is that if your job pays you for 9 to 5 work, do the 9 to 5 work, unless there is really something something urgent that needs to happen, like the project is getting late or something else like that, then it's okay to put some extra effort. But if you get paid for doing 9 to 5 and you don't get paid overtime, or you don't get extra holidays for the time that you spend in the office, uh, go home and do other projects that make you grow. If you feel that the work you are doing in the company doesn't grow in the direction that you want to go to. Uh, so yeah, it's not really technical, but that's what I've learned, and lots of companies and people won't appreciate it that you are not in the company for 10 hours a day. Uh, but on the other hand, it's good to put these boundaries, because if I work 8 hours, I will most likely be more efficient than the person working 10 hours. So I would say, of course, it depends on the people, but you cannot be focused 10 hours a day for a prolonged period of time.
Yeah.
So it's better to be well rested for work, do your 8 hours uh, with your high efficiency, and then go home and either relax, or if you feel like you are in the phase that you need growing, study a bit more for yourself, and then relax, because this is also very important, because this should be you shouldn't overlook that, because you need to be well rested. Otherwise, it's you are not learning, you are not super productive. So yeah, stay well
So, but
rested.
in that's a good advice. But in Germany, and also probably in Switzerland, the laws do not allow the employee to work more than 40 hours a week, right? So 8 hours per working day. So, it, or am I mistaken with that thing?
Uh, I haven't worked in a company that would be like this, actually. I've
Okay.
heard that these are rules, especially when you work for the bigger companies. But the companies I worked for were always less than 50 people, I would say.
So
Uh,
startups mostly.
and yeah, some of them startups. So it wasn't enforced really.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, for established companies, I think these are more strictly followed. For startups,
Yeah.
probably it's, yeah, also an urgency is required because sometimes you
Mhm.
have to deliver more. So probably, yeah, it cannot be followed for a startup.